Hey guys, how you doing? Steve Lav here. Just a little Saturday morning vlog. Today, this it is January 23rd, 2016, and we're expecting our first major snowstorm here, up in the Northeast. They're saying 12 inches or so. So we got a couple of 3 inches, but that's not a big deal. So we're supposed to be getting hammered with 12, which is not so bad. I got a snowblower and I can move it easy enough, so I'm not too worried about it. Over the weekend shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm just going to answer a couple of questions I get asked quite a bit and try to clarify a few things. Baby the dog, is that her real name? My little dog, I put in most of the videos. I bring her to work with me now, and I got history of my old dog. I used to have a little Jack Russell, and I took her to work for 12 and a half years every day in the truck, and she was a good little watchdog for the truck. This new dog is a rescue dog, and yes, her name is Baby. She's a 7-year-old rat terrier, and that was the name that came with her when I rescued her. So um, she's been doing better in the truck. I take her to work with me. She's a truck dog. She's gonna stay in the truck, and to watch the truck type of thing. And I rather take her to work than leave her home, inside in the cage all day. She enjoys going with me. I enjoy her company. She's a good little sport, and she's a good little soul. I do joke around, I kid around on the videos whenever I call her, this or that, and sometimes I feed her French fries, or I feed her a, fillet of fish sandwich, and I joke around just to get a couple of laughs. She's a good sport. She's a good little dog, and she's part of the channel, and I'm gonna keep her in there. A lot of people have been enjoying the dog interaction, more so than me. She's the star of the show, I call her. But she's a good little sport, man. She's a good little soul. Yeah, I love her to death, and she loves me to death. So it's all good. She's a good little partner. But anyway, what else is going on? Oh, the little dog. She's definitely not a snow dog because she come from Florida. So the first time it snowed out, I thought it was kind of funny. I opened the door and it was all white outside. Not a lot of snow, maybe half an inch or 3/4 of an inch. And she looked out there and she looked at me and she turned around and ran right back in the house. I couldn't even get her to go out. It's like, no, no, no. You gotta go out and take a potato, take a pee outside. You're not peeing in my house. So I had to hook the leash on her and get out there in the snow and kind of pull her to get her out there. And she finally went out, and because she didn't know what snow was, she said, "Oh no, 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 I ain't going out there." You know, it was funny, but she's better now. She's used to it, I guess, to some point. I want to see what it's like when it gets 12 inches. She's gonna look at that and say, "Turn around and go back in." She'll be looking for a place to take a squat. Oh yeah, all right, guys. I've been answering. I've been going back answering all my comments. I definitely try to go back and answer everybody's comments as long as I can, as long as it's possible. I will do it. I kind of like the interaction with my subscribers back and forth, answering the comments. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of time involved. I know a lot of guys, that have YouTube channels, like to answer their comments. Some guys don't answer them. It's a lot of work, but I enjoy the interaction. I get to know, my subscribers through the comments. So, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about, the channel. Let me know what you think, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. It helps me. Guys leave comments, and I learn stuff from the comments sometimes. They'll say, "Oh, I do things this way." And then I read that comment and said, "Son of a gun, I've been doing this for say 30 years or what, and I never thought about doing it like that." And then I'll do it, and I learn too. So I learn through the comments. There's a lot of good comments that I've actually taken the advice and changed my ways. So I'd be the first one to change my ways if it's a good idea. And sometimes, we go through life and we look at things a certain way, and someone else comes along and they've been looking at it from this angle, and you've been looking at it from this angle, and it can change you. So I do appreciate the comments. I learn a lot from the comments, and I cherish them. So, you know, I today I went back and I finally caught up on all my comments. I was like three days behind on the comments, and I kept working. I finally got caught up. So I will continue to, answer my comments. I do appreciate that. No, and another thing, I do appreciate all the loyal support I get from all my subscribers that leave comments on my stuff every day. I got guys that follow me, from all over the place, all over the world actually. Guys from Finland, guys from the UK. They come home and they watch my videos every day after work. So it's pretty cool to get messages like that, from someone from Finland. I watch your videos every day, and thanks for the videos, and that's why I do this type of stuff, because it's a lot of work, but it's nice to get them comments from guys from different parts of the world that actually watch your stuff. And it's a whole different world over there in Finland and in the UK. They work on different stuff than we do. It's different, and it's pretty cool that they'd watch my stuff. I think it's pretty cool. And not that I'm great or anything, but I just do my thing. I video what I work on, and sometimes I post it, sometimes I don't. It depends on the job, if it's interesting. And I try to do the videos for my own record, so I have it in case something goes wrong. I have that I know I did the job right. There wasn't no leaks when I left it, type of thing. And a year later there's a leak. Well, it was fine when I left it, type of thing. That's why I do the videos, the recording, and sometimes I'll cut it up and make a video out of it. It's all good. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of comments. People have been asking me, oh yeah, keep the dog in the video. I'm definitely going to keep the dog in the videos. On the way to the job, I'll do a little intro, and she'll probably be in there because she goes to work with me. So she's part of the channel now. I'll try to keep her in there. She's an older dog. She's probably seven or 8 now at this point, so she'll be around for a few years. Hopefully I'll be around for a few years doing videos still, so I'm gonna try my best. I get a lot of other people ask me about the cars in my garage. Now I got a pretty big garage. It's like 40 by 44, and I got a lot of old cars in there, old classic cars. They're all restored, and I haven't really taken them out in a few years. And this spring I want to dust them all off and get them out running again, and make some videos with them old cars. I got a lot of money invested in them old cars. This summer I'm going to do some more with the cars. I got a lot of guys ask me about that. I'm going to get going and get them things up and running again. I've been getting this other comment a lot, is I've been parking my truck in the garage at night, because it's cold out. It's getting down in the 20s and teens. And I parked the truck in the garage, and I got radiant heat in the garage, and it's warm in there. So when I get in the truck in the morning, it's warm. It's warm for the dog. It starts easier. It's just better all around. If it snows or icy out or something, my truck's ready to rock and roll in the morning. It's not a big deal. So yeah, I've been trying to park my truck in the garage at night. In the wintertime, I like to do that. It just makes for a better start. It makes for a warmer truck in the morning, and everything in the truck is warm. If I leave my truck out at night, I got to take my Testo 320 in, which is my combustion analysis, because it could freeze, and there's a lot of things that don't like to be cold. So yeah, I've been parking my truck in the garage at night, and I think that's the best way to do it. So I got a nice heated garage. Got radiant heat in the floor. It's a perfect system in there. A little wall hung, boiler, and I send like 110 degree water to the floor, and it heats perfectly, and it's a very efficient system. That's the way them suitcase boilers, that's what I call them high efficiency boilers, are designed to run at low temperature applications, not running baseboard heat, 100 170 180 degree water. They're not designed for that. They're designed for that application, low temperature, coming back. So they're condensating boilers. Supposed to condensate. The only way they're going to condensate is if the boiler temperature comes back at 110. So how can you have a boiler that's trying to heat baseboard up at 180 come back at 110? It's not possible. So that's where them little suitcase pieces of shit shine, like in my garage application. That's why I put it in there. I'm not a big fan of the high efficiency boilers. I'm really not. For the simple reason that people, put them in different parameters where they were designed to work, and they're not going to condensate at them higher temperatures. You gotta take them all apart and clean them every couple of years. And some of these like these Navians and stuff, then they're flipping throwaway heat exchangers. They're whatever. That's a whole nother video. What else we got going on? Oh, the Testo. I get a lot of questions about the Testo. Can I do more with the Testo 320? I want to do more with the Testo 320. You know, I'm not a spokesperson for Testo. I have some of the equipment that I use. I like the Testo 320 as a decent equipment. You know, I got a 550, I got the 570, the 557, refrigeration gauges. I could do a video on them some other time, what I think about them. I like the 550. I think it's a decent setup. I like the Testo 320 combustion analysis. I think it's, you know, a nice piece of equipment worth buying. I have some other Testo stuff I use that I like. And, I will do more with the combustion analysis stuff. You know, a lot of guys want me to do detailed, you know, information on every job I go on, step by step. How I can't do that. I'm on a job working. So, sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Sometimes I'm looking at the stuff. I know what I'm looking at, and they want me to explain, boom, 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 what should I be looking at? What's the parameters for every job I'm on? I can't do it. Sometimes I'll do what I can. That's all I can say. I like the Testo 320. I wouldn't buy the Testo 310. I don't think that's, you know, if you ain't got the money for the 320, save your money before buying the 310, you know. Will the 310 do the job? Yeah, it will, but it's not even at the same the same elevation. You're so much better off with the 320. The screen's so much better. You got the color. It's a better setup. You know, you can go with the Bacharach. They got some pretty decent ones, too. Well, I don't know. I like the Testo 320. I got two of them, actually. I got one as a backup in case it breaks. Another thing I've been doing, too, is I believe that all of us that work out in the trade, you know, I work on a lot of gas. I work on a lot of oil. And a lot of gas stoves in my area. A lot of gas appliances, gas water heaters. And it's important to have a personal carbon monoxide detector that you clip on your shirt or you have in your pocket and you take in with you, just so you could be aware of if there's a bad situation you're walking into. And I've been using this little one here that's you know, it's a little carbon monoxide detector. What I like about this one is it clips on my coat up top, so I've been using this one lately. I also have the Testo 317-3, which is, you know, a little bit longer and bigger than this one. The Testo 317-3, and it comes with a little carry case. I like the Testo 317-3. This one here has a little tiny thing that it sucks the air in through, and it's waterproof. So this is perfect for like hooking on your coat and walking into jobs. The Testo 317 is kind of big, it's kind of long, and it's got a weird case. But I'll tell you, the Testo 320 will pick up the carbon monoxide because it's got a bigger head, and I don't know, it seems to pick up quicker than this one does. A lot of times I'll go in the house, and if I got a hot air system, I'll lay this on the supply register when I'm working on the system downstairs and when I'm running it. I can see if there's any CO coming out of the registers. You know, 4 or 5 parts per million. Well, you know, you probably got a cracked heat exchanger. You know, it's easy enough to tell. But all of us guys that work in the field should have something on us to make us aware if we're walking into a situation. You could be walking down into a basement, you get a no heat call, or you get a call where the system's not working right. You're walking in there, you might be 100 parts per million. You don't know, you can't smell this stuff. You can't tell if there's something, you know. And if you got something like this on your coat, you walk in there, well, it's going to stop beeping, going off, and it's going to warn you. So you could, well, back off. We got to, you know, ventilate the space before we walk in there and work on it. So this is just a little, you know, video that I just want to make you guys aware. You can get these on Amazon. I just looked them up. They're like 130 bucks. Get them on Amazon. Personal carbon monoxide monitor. This will, you know, is what you need. I just looked them up. They're on there. Just punch in carbon monoxide, personal carbon monoxide detectors dash monitors, and they'll come up. They're like 130 bucks. They'll last you for a couple of years. Or you can get the Testo 317-3. That's a nice unit. That actually fits in my carpenter pants and that long little skinny pouch I have on the side. It slips right in there. It's kind of weird, long and skinny. You can put it in your top pocket. You don't want to lose it, obviously. But they're nice, you know. You put them up on the supply registers. And it'll tell you if there's any CO in the air. You know, 5-6 parts per million. You know, you probably got a cracked heat exchanger. Very important. I think it's important to do a carbon monoxide, you know, analysis on every system we work on, because you don't know if it's dangerous or not. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to do a little vlog. Try to get my pretty face out there, Mama. Steve is working again, Mama. He's next level. I know I got the mama's boy here, loves to follow me. He's my biggest fan, man. Oh, yeah. But anyway, guys, you know, get the carbon monoxide detector. See, I got little baby the dog over here in her little bed passed out down here by the heater. You want to say hi to the people? Huh? Come on. All right, guys, here she is, baby the dog, man. She's the star of the show. She's over there hanging out by. I got a little electric heater under my little area here in my office area. She's got a little bed there. She's passed out there by the heater, just enjoying life. She's got a tough life, you know. Baby the dog, there she is, the star of the show, man. She's next level, Mama. You the star of the show? Oh yeah, you are. She's a good little soul, guys. She'll be in all the videos. There she is. Alright, guys, anyway, again, this video, I'm going on and on and on and on. But anyway, that's it, guys. Have a good day, and thanks for all the little support, all the comments. And like I said, I learned stuff from the comments, so leave the comments. And I cherish the comments, and I'll respond to them all. Alright, guys, have a good day, and hopefully I don't get too much snow. I'll probably do a video for, you know, all that snow I get. So, more videos to come, guys. At least one a day. Alright, see you later.